powder.
That's it. I'm making good progress with these tokens. Another house token for the house chest. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Wow, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole. Revelio. Hello, Nellie. Actually, I've found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
This next composition took some
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Revelio. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Revelio.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made
I
it.
suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess. I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you...
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Revelio.
It's another aggressive one! What is going on with them?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Confringo!
Lumos.
Lumos!
Tego. Revelio. I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised?
Lumos.
First the Fwoopers and now this.
Accio.
Find moths for those spinners. The runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Potato. Potato.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out the way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos.
It's beautiful.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Expelliarmus!
Descendo. Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Protego.
You did it. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again. Water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Revelio. Confringo.
Given what Whoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny.
Revelio.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're... We should do as Doran suggested and...
Shall we?
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran...
You're right. I suppose let's make our way down. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling farm and threatened to make a coat out of her neck. It's on her doorstep. I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidges.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. We can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes. was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met High Wing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed High Wing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed High Wing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince. Suffice it to say, when I left,
How brave.
so am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was young.
From everything I've seen,
I've had a bit of help.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Revelio. Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course, that's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the car.
Agreed. I'm ready to... Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Pay for this. Those statues took time and effort.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much, even if I do take satisfaction in that.
Mr. Moon does a good deal.
I know. You should have seen his face when that... I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say...
What are you up to now?
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demi... It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being...
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks. Clever man. I'd no idea he was so deep. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me...
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but break in as well for...
Astoria Cricket? Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's... how do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil.
He truly is rather...
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about
You do know he's screaming in the...
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had it. The pampered prat would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty print. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I shouldn't... Lovely chatting with you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You've made a mistake. We've made our money. Now let's burn him and be done with it.
I should investigate.
How come I always draw the short straw?
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
So close! Ha! Nice try!
I know you're the one so last hippogriff. We've been looking for you.
You will pay for your deeds.
What have you done?
That's just the beginning.
How embarrassing!
Wait. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Lumos. This looks intriguing. That's that. Settled. Aloha Mora.
Well, it's about time.
Revelio.
No wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down. I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me!
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of infamy. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to...
What on earth do you mean?
I could just burn you.
I'd like to see you try.
You really ought not have said that. Incendio!
Are you burning me? Oh. No! No!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Hazel must be here somewhere. Levioso. Come on, Hazel. Now, I'm only trying to help. I can take Hazel back to a Vivarian now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Revelio. Glacius. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safe for a week. Take good care of Hazel now.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I found a dirical den near one of the houses.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Incendio! This is the infamous absconder. Now that's taken care of. We need to find the heirloom from Mary's daughter.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't
Revelio.
know the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You look none the worse for wear.
Mr. Adley.
Merlin's... Actually, I don't want to... Thank you.
This is... I don't think you realize...
I should never have mentioned the heirloom. Here is your money, you extortionist. You're no better than Rookwood and his ashwinders.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those...
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet. Actually, before I go on,
Spiders don't bother me at all.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the... I'm concerned about my customers, of course. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her.
Understandable. But...
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beast. I don't know what to do.
I'll try my very best.
Please do. If you can think of any... They'll find Aaron.
Revelio.